Hello guys, welcome back to another fucking video, and in today's video, I don't really fucking know. I don't even know why I recorded those videos, yeah. Anyways, I just woke up, so I'm not even gonna, yeah, I just woke up, so... Holy shit, how the fuck... Where the fuck did this game come from? But anyways, I'm gonna be listening to not Foxy's videos in the background. Go subscribe to him, because he makes content about exposing BG. So, yeah, then I'm gonna be trying to find that again.
Controversial events that have significantly influenced its trajectory. In this video, we'll explore some of the most critical moments that have shaped Blockman's evolution and cultural impact, from its inception to the present day. One of the most significant and controversial events in Blockman's history was the eventual shutdown of Blockman multiplayer. Following the release of Blockman Go, the original game ceased to receive updates, leaving it vulnerable to exploitation by players who have used bugs to disrupt gameplay. Inevitably, the decision was made to shut down Blockman multiplayer, leaving many in the community devastated. The loss of friendships and even meaningful relationships within the game community added to the controversy surrounding this decision. Imagine the emotional toll of losing not just a game, but the connections and bonds formed within it. One of the most unforgettable moments in Blockman Go's history revolves around the appearance of Null in one of Zero BG's video.
I'm gonna pause the video so I can go take a fucking shower. And yes, I take showers. You probably didn't fucking know that. To the haters. And also, fuck you, get off my channel. You're useless. You guys are pathetic. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna pause the video. Video is paused. Oh, wait. Okay, now video is paused. I'm back. I didn't fucking take a shower yet.
Believing they were immersed in a game of Skyblock. However, an eerie silhouette caught viewers' attention as it darted behind a tree, given the game's predominantly youthful player base. Many were quick to believe in the authenticity of the sighting, with numerous claims of similar experiences surfacing. However, let's debunk this mystery. Upon closer inspection, it becomes evident that the supposed sighting was a cleverly crafted fabrication. The creator ventured into Realm City and descended into the void, causing their avatar's appearance to darken due to shadowing. By employing the default skin and utilizing the camera feature, They captured footage or screenshots of the altered appearance. Subsequently, video editing software like KineMaster or CapCut was utilized to manipulate the visuals. Chroma keying was employed to remove the blue background, followed by meticulous masking techniques to position Mel behind the tree convincingly. While it's tempting to view this as a deliberate hoax, it's equally plausible that it served as a prelude to future machinima projects by the creator. Regardless, this revelation sheds light on the simplicity of the fabrication process. With this debunking, the Brockman Go community gained clarity on the origins of the eerie sighting, revealing it to be a cleverly orchestrated illusion. Now, let's delve into the most contentious updates in Brockman Go's tumultuous history. The region update stands out not just for its content, but for the impact it had on the entire Brockman Go community. It marked a significant milestone as the first instance where the game developers proactively notified players about an upcoming maintenance session, signaling a shift towards more transparent communication. Yet they cannot fix the glitches when someone is playing on it. However, as with any major update, there were unforeseen consequences. Many players found themselves abruptly disconnected from the game, unable to donate to clans or even access their friends list properly. This wasn't just a temporary inconvenience, it was a direct result of the regional update. Divided game servers into distinct geographic regions like the Philippines, India, Europe, South America, North America, South Asia, West Asia, and the Middle East. While the intention behind this update was to potentially improve server stability and reduce latency, its execution left much to be desired. Players lost touch with friends and saw their clan progress vanish, contributing to a sense of frustration and disconnect within the community. To compound matters, the update introduced glitches and malfunctions in the chatting system, rendering group chats and friend interactions unreliable. Even though the region update was eventually reversed, its legacy lingers on. The experience of being limited to play in games with players from the same region persists to this day, fundamentally altering how players form connections within the game. It's a reminder that even seemingly minor changes to the interface can have lasting repercussions on the player experience. So yes, I will still encounter Russian players in Brockman Go, a testament to the enduring impact of this significant update.
You only have so much time. So feed Science Diet with our clinically proven antioxidant blend, helping pets live healthier as long as possible. Because you're only human, there's...
Enter the realm of Bed Wars, where a legendary debate once raged like a tempest in a teapot of the Goblin Helmet versus the Planned Helmet. At the forefront of this heated discussion were none other than Colby and Lamb Not Drunk. What began as a simple comparison of helmets swiftly evolved into a battle of ideologies, pitting the formidable Goblin team, led by Colby, against the cunning Plant team, championed by Lamb Not Drunk. The crux of the debate extended beyond the mere gear superiority. It encapsulated contrasting playstyles and team dynamics. The Goblin team boasted unparalleled prowess in PvP combat, their ferocity matched only by their unyielding aggression. On the flip side, the Plant team exhibited strategic finesse and tactical acumen, utilizing cunning maneuvers to outwit their opponents. This ideological clash not only shaped individual gameplay preferences but also influenced broader strategies within the Bed Wars community. Witness the phenomenon of players hastily erecting towering defenses at the first whiff of danger, a testament to the enduring legacy of this epic debate. However, like all tales, this one too reached its bittersweet conclusion. The departure of Colby from the Goblin team marked the tragic end of an era, bringing the Goblin versus Plants debate to a somber close. Yet, its memory remains etched in the annals of Bed Wars history as one of the community's defining moments. While debates of such magnitude are a rarity, they serve as a testament to the passion and camaraderie that define the Bed Wars community. It's a reminder that amidst the thrill of competition, it's the bonds forged and debates ignited that truly elevate the gaming experience. Here's hoping for more spirited discussions and friendly rivalries in the future. However, as with any tale, where there are highs, there are bound to be lows. The Square, a platform where community members can openly share posts for others to like, dislike, or comment on. Sounds harmless, right? Unfortunately, it's been a hotbed of controversy for several reasons. Firstly, there have been numerous fake giveaways where users promise extravagant rewards to the person who comments the most. This not only creates a false sense of competition but also artificially boosts the post's popularity as more people comment to try and win. Secondly, the Square has become a breeding ground for NSFW content. Some users have been sharing explicit photos and even selling them for in-game currency or real money. This poses a serious risk, especially considering Blockman Go's young player base, who may stumble upon inappropriate content without understanding its implications. Furthermore, the Square has become a hub for toxicity, with heated debates on sensitive topics like the Israel-Palestine conflict and political discussions turning ugly. The influx of political posts and racist remarks has tarnished the platform's reputation. The situation escalated to the point where Blockman Go faced potential legal action over the Square feature, following numerous complaints and legal threats. The developers were forced to take action. They conducted multiple maintenance sessions and ultimately removed the developer responsible for the feature's implementation. So, I stumbled upon my friend's community post, where he was discussing the shortcomings of Blockman Go, particularly focusing on the recent CPS nerf. However, something caught my attention. He mentioned that over 300 people were banned today due to the auto-ban feature. Naturally, this raised some questions in my mind. The auto-ban feature was implemented to combat the prevalence of cheats within the game. Essentially, it automatically bans players who are detected using cheating software, thus swiftly removing them from the community. However, this approach has sparked some controversy. Many players are questioning why Blockman Go didn't opt for a more traditional anti-cheat system like those seen in other games. After all, an anti-cheat system would actively detect and prevent cheating, rather than relying on after-the-fact bans. The recent addition of the auto-ban feature has already stirred up quite a bit of debate within the community. If Blockman Go doesn't address these concerns promptly, it could have serious implications for the game's future.
Thanks for coming in. We are huge fans.
So what did you think of the script?
Okay, let's...
Blockman Go has many secrets,
Bruh.
and trust me, there are truly a lot
Gay.
of them. In this video, we're diving into even more hidden secrets about Blockman Go that
What happened to the dude that's... What the fuck? When did I suddenly stumble into fucking furry porn? Oh god, why the Me just trying to find my old fucking best friend. Fucking ends up with me stumbling into fucking furry porn. What the hell? Ow, fuck. I take that as offensive. And I better not see a singular one of my comments fucking insulting me about this shit, because this shit never existed back when his YouTube channel actually existed. In fact, his YouTube channel profile picture was a car that was drifting, I'm pretty sure. And he only had like a singular fucking video. And that is of a car that was drifting. Let me fucking try that again. What's his name? Capital L.
the screen.
What?
If the screen shakes.
The fuck? They're showing me results kind of close to the fucking name of it, but I need to bleach my eyes now. What?
If you're looking for news...
Shut up. Where the fuck did he go? There's no shot this motherfucker just disappeared off the internet. That's not fucking possible. Nowadays, there's this many fucking furries out here. Fucking... Hang on, I'm gonna try Google. Fuck you. Go. What? Wait, does he? I mean, it's entirely possible. Okay. finished.
Have been kept under wraps until now. Let's start with one of the most well-known secrets in Blockman Go, the C commands. These commands can be accessed by typing /C in the chat. Some of the functions include hiding all interface elements, crashing the game, pausing it, toggling debug mode, and much more. A mysterious message appears in Hero Tycoon 2, TNT Tac, and Snowball Defender. THX Dipper Mabel. The THX likely stands for thanks, while Dipper and Mabel refer to early contributors who helped create maps for Blockman multiplayer and Blockman Go. On the other hand, Anastasia was an early Blockman Go assistant who helped translate the game into Russian, and likely contributed to its development. This could be a hidden tribute to their contributions during the game's development. Behind the survival games map, there's a corrupted chunk. If you go past it, you'll find a village, desert pyramid, monster spawner, and fully generated Minecraft terrain. It's fascinating, considering Blockman Go maps are essentially created in Minecraft and then ported into Blockman Go. Blockfort is a secret game in Blockman Go that isn't accessible through normal means. There are specific ways to access it, which I'll explain later in the video, so be sure to watch until the end. Although the game is unfinished and hasn't been officially released, its servers are still running. Another hidden aspect of Blockman Go is the existence of scrap skins. These skins, like the black scarf and a few others, never appeared in events or shops, making them rare and mysterious. However, these skins existed in Blockman multiplayer and were later added back into Blockman Go, but they don't exist in the shop or anywhere else in the game. If you've watched one of my earlier videos, you might already know about the secret notch trick.
What does this say?
If you name yourself Notching Blockman Go, your character will drop an apple. Sadly it was fixed, but there's an even more secret trick to drop a strawberry in games like Mini Town and Hide and Seek 2 by using the Notch name. It requires a full server, and the method remains a closely guarded secret, unless you give me 1 million
Motherfucker, I don't have enough money to get I don't even have G cubes. How the hell am I let alone how the hell am I supposed to get 1 mil?
14 is manipulated into existence by Mr. Dino and Royal Craft when Garina on Blockman Go. They altered the ID creation code to secure ID 14. ID 6 and 7 likely existed at some point but were eventually removed. Many of you know about the Egg Wars theme song, C, but there are several other songs.
Hey, that's insulting. Theme C is not the Egg Wars song. Well, yes it is, but it's not the original song it was used for. In fact, it was used for Bed Wars.
They also have specific titles. Here are some of them. The song that plays when you die in Egg Wars is called Abundance of Life. The Old Realm City theme was titled Enjoy Life. The Sky Wars theme is known as Puppet March. The 2021 Bed Wars song is called Enchanted TP86 in Skywalk. The mining area features a song called Call of Nature, while the base theme is Chime 2. The new jailbreak theme is Trendy Searches in 2020, while the older jailbreak theme was Fantastical Odyssey. The Sky Wars waiting theme, though not widely known, is the Easy Winners. The Treasure Hunter theme is Ragtime Time. The fact this indicates that Blockman Go doesn't create its own original music but instead uses songs available online, which is completely normal. Engine 1 serves as Blockman Go, used to run games like Egg Wars, Sky Wars, Sky Royale, and more. Interestingly, this engine is almost entirely based on Minecraft's original engine. Blockman Go started as a modified version of Minecraft with customized resources, but the game has evolved significantly, though many maps and controls are still derived directly from Minecraft. Engine 2 and Engine 4 are distinct engines used by Blockman Go aside from the original Engine 1. These engines are quite different from those used in Egg Wars style games. Engine 2 is mostly inspired by Roblox, likely offering more flexibility in game mechanics and creation, similar to Roblox's user-generated content model. Engine 4, on the other hand, is related to Unity, bringing in a different level of game development features. You can even make your own Engine 4 game using the SandMod engine, which allows for game creation within this framework. Now, let's discuss tested files. These special links allow players to join any game simply by entering its ID, giving access to hidden or unreleased games like Block Fort by using the correct invite link in game ID. The global panel, essentially the admin panel, provides server-side functionalities like giving yourself items, flying as if you were in creative mode, and more. Here's some footage of it in action.
Energize the afternoon with new, hydrating Starbucks-iced energy.
As for Benson and Benny, they are the names given to the new boy skin and the default girl skin in Blockman Go, respectively. Have you ever wondered what the drawing on the noob skin looks like? Well, I found the screenshot showing the actual drawing on Benson's skin. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments. Have you ever seen 5 people on one team? You probably have. But what if I told you that someone once found 12 players on a single team? I'm not even joking. Here's a screenshot of it. It's extremely rare to see 12 players on one team, making this a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Do you know about the infamous leaks of Blockman Go developers? Well, let me shock you. I've got even more leaked screenshots of the developers that you've probably never seen before. Blockman Go forum site ads for 18 plus toys. I have a screenshot. Mosaics, of course, to prove it. And it's truly unbelievable. It's shocking that such ads made their way onto a platform like Blockman Go. I've actually covered this issue in one of my recent videos, where I discussed how the developers have even promoted casinos on their official websites. Let me share a clip showing exactly what I'm talking about. Now, let's talk about something that went viral a while ago but has since been forgotten. Blockman Editor. This game is actually quite interesting because you can create your own builds and test them. Unfortunately, there isn't much else you can do besides building and moving around. The game itself is essentially the old Blockman Go version from 2018. I'll leave a download link in the description if anyone is interested.
Wait, so Reese's color is orange, and the Oreo cookie was invented in 1912? This one's been in the vault waiting for its moment. Reese's Oreo. The biggest drop since, well...
Lastly, there are the Penguin commands, which are similar to the C commands but can only be used with admin access. With Penguin commands, players can spawn items, vehicles, and other features, but these commands remain highly secretive. But here's some footage that I got from it. There's a lost game hiding in the shadows of Blockman Go's history, a forgotten minigame so obscure, so unknown, that for years, barely anyone even knew it existed. No announcements, no teasers, no official posts. It was just gone. It's called Annular Defense, and unless you were one of the few people who actually stick around and watch my videos all the way to the end, you probably never even heard of it. Not because it was bad, not because it got scrapped for a better idea, but because it quietly vanished before it ever had a chance to live. And here's the wild part. Annular Defense wasn't just any random mini-game, but it was actually meant to be a sequel to Aliens Attack. Yup. The same Aliens Attack that used to have Blockman Go players sweating bullets trying to defend their base against endless waves of enemies. Except this time, the stakes were higher, the map was crazier, and the enemies came at you from every direction. It was brutal, it was intense, and for a brief moment in late 2018, It almost existed. So what was annular defense? Well, imagine this. You and a group of players are huddled behind a stone wall, weapons in hand, staring into the center of a giant, circular map, from 8 different directions. Waves of monsters are trying to circle you. Your is simple. Shoot them before they If you've ever played Aliens Attack on Block 'em and Go, you'll get the idea. But here's the twist. In Aliens Attack, your base has HP, and you lose when that hits 0 in annular defense. The second a single monster touches your wall, it's over. No second chances, no health bar, just pure survival. At the start of every game, a set of red lucky blocks would spawn on the map. Inside, you might find a speed potion. Super useful when you need to quickly reposition or grab a better weapon. As the game went on, more random weapons and upgraded speed potions would appear in your defensive zone. And yeah, if you were feeling bold, you could even drop 10 diamonds in the shop for a speed potion mid-game. One of the coolest features, the mini-map. It displayed everything. Your teammates, the monsters, the props, the lucky blocks. Everything was marked out with different colored documents. It gave the whole game some sort of tactical, real-time strategy vibe. You weren't just blindly shooting. You were making decisions on where to move, what to grab, and how to defend the wall as a team. The game was so hard that we literally had to fly in order to keep up. Now here's where it gets interesting. After each round, you rack up kills, points, and even in-game cubes and gold. And in a gun warehouse, you could spend those rewards on new weapons or upgrades. Every weapon had its own status. How long you could use it for, how fast it fired, how far it reached, and even the shape of its attack trajectory. But, and this is important, weapons and annular defense came with a twist. When you picked one up, a timer would start, and once that timer hit 0, the weapon would switch off. No more shots, no reloading, gone. It added this extra layer of pressure to the game, because you were constantly racing the clock, deciding when to pick up a weapon and how to get the most out of it before it shut down. Oh, and yeah, while you had unlimited ammo while it was active, the only thing you had to watch was the timer. The starter weapon was the only one that didn't have a time limit, but good luck defending a wall with just that for very long. The thing is, annular defense never came out. It was supposed to drop on Block 'em and Go in late 2018, but for reasons no one really knows, it got shelved. The only trace it ever existed was on the Blocky Mobs testing server.
Probably.
Even then, you couldn't launch it properly, because there wasn't a compatible version of the game's source code. All that was left behind was a map file, a few configurations, and some scattered scripts. No official release, no announcement, nothing. For years, this game was completely unknown. It wasn't until some dedicated community members dug it up in 2024 that annular defense even became a topic in the Block 'em and Go community. And huge shout out to the legend who actually made this possible. Not only did he discover the game's remains, but he even put together a full wiki page about it and managed to launch this game so we can record footage of the game's map and features. Without him, we probably wouldn't even be talking about this right now. And even now, it's probably one of the least known unreleased games the platform's ever had. A weird little detail is that even if it had come out, it would have been brutally hard for beginners. Between the constant pressure of defending in 8 directions, managing weapon timers, and grabbing items off the map while dodging monsters. Yeah, it would have been a challenge. But bro, you've got to admit, it sounds kind of awesome. A real shame we never got to play it. Humans existed in 2016, but one thing that didn't exist was Block 'em and Go. However, if I told you that a version of the game actually did exist in 2016, many of you might already be aware of this. The game back then was not the Block 'em and Go we know today. There were many differences between the two versions that make that game superior than what we have today. But when did it all start? Do we even have any information or details about what this game looked like? It all started around 2016. The game wasn't widely known until July 2016 and the beginning of 2017, but since it existed before Blockman Go, did it have a lower budget? Surprisingly, it didn't. This game was really good and outshone many games of that period. What made this game distinct from other similar games was a green character. This character is recognized as one of the most unique key details of the game. The game was strikingly similar to Blockman Go, but more on that later. The game was a multiplayer platform for Minecraft with various minigames ranging from clan wars and survival games to Sky Wars and other user-hosted servers. In December 2016, the game had a major update, introducing VIP, VIP Plus, MVP, and MVP Plus ranks, along with daily tasks that gave you experience points for MVP statuses. These features were similar to those in Blockman Go. The privileges of VIP and MVP included joining and leaving servers with exclusive effects, a magic privilege for hosts to modify weapon strength, the ability to switch game modes as a server host, and life protection from being kicked out. Additionally, these ranks came with benefits like no ads and other specific perks. While it's tempting to foreshadow many pay-to-win features, they actually had little impact on the game's enjoyment. In around 2017, the game received a huge update. This is where the green character really started to shine. The UI interface was revamped. The game's icon was also changed. The most game-changing feature surprised many people. The game transitioned from using Minecraft graphics to its own custom graphics, making it look strikingly similar to Blockman Go today. In November 2017, Blockman Go was released on the Play Store, which was a significant blow to Blockman multiplayer. The company didn't release this new game without reason. Blockman multiplayer had stopped receiving updates, and there were many controversies, especially about the pay-to-win mechanics in clan wars. The release of Blockman Go also sparked controversy because the game had an event encouraging players to switch from Blockman multiplayer to Blockman Go. This raised red flags as it hinted at potential issues in the future. Indeed, problems soon arose. By 2018, rumors began spreading about the shutdown of Blockman multiplayer. Some claimed that players were exploiting bugs to disrupt gameplay and to destroy servers, and if these bugs were used on Japanese servers, which were the main servers, it could completely break down the game. While this sounded implausible, there was some truth to the rumors. Minecraft shut down Blockman multiplayer for using their game, even though it had updated to use different graphics. This led to confusion about why Blockman Go wasn't also shut down. Despite the rumors and confusion, people continued to speculate and spread information about the game's fate. To understand why Blockman multiplayer was shut down, we need to look at another similar game that was also shut down, ME Arcade. Why was ME Arcade shut down? ME Arcade was shut down due to several internal challenges and issues with recent updates. These updates caused functionality problems and didn't meet user expectations, leading to a decline in user experience and dissatisfaction among its user base. During the shutdown process, they ensured that users history. For a while, there was complete silence. Blockman Go was receiving a few updates, while many bugs started to appear in Blockman multiplayer, completely breaking down gameplay. But then, the admins finally responded. There was an announcement on their Discord server, where Joyce said within 24 hours, people would be able to log into the game, say goodbye to the best game ever. The message read, and it happened. Players lost access, and many lost their old friendships, but the memories never fade away. The lingering question remains: why was Blockman multiplayer shut down? If the reasons were bugs and player dissatisfaction, Blockman Go had even more issues but continued to thrive. Joyce's positive message to the community suggests a different reason. It seems likely that Blockman multiplayer was shut down due to copyright issues. Given that Google's search results rely heavily on articles, the true reason might not be easily discoverable. However, a similar fate befell on the Arcade, which also shut down due to copyright issues. This makes the copyright theory more plausible for Blockman multiplayer's demise as well. So far, I've made 2 videos exposing how Blockman Go has taken elements from different sources without credit. But this 3rd video is going to be something special. This time, I'm doing a complete breakdown of everything Blockman Go has stolen so far, and trust me, the list is wild. Then, I'll reveal even more new examples of stolen content that some of you probably didn't know about. Let's start with the textures that Blockman Go has stolen. First, we have the Diamond Sword texture, which was taken from a texture pack called John Smith Legacy. This texture pack has existed since 2010 and contains the exact sword texture that Blockman Go uses. Next, we have the new water and lava textures, which were stolen from a texture pack called Pure BD Craft. Many items in Blockman Go originate from the Facebook pack and even Minecraft itself. There's also a rumor that the main resource pack of Blockman Go was entirely stolen, but since I couldn't find this texture pack after months of research, I gave up. If you managed to find it, please let me know in the comments. Now let's talk about maps that were stolen. First, there's the Sky Royale map, which was copied from a map on Planet Minecraft. Most of the structures in this map appear in the Planet Minecraft map, meaning Blockman Go took parts of it. Additionally, the side buildings were taken from the Super Mario-themed pre-made world. Even the grass textures in Blockman Go are stolen. Crazy, right? Next, we have the Jailbreak map, which also contains stolen structures. First, there's the police station. There's a video on DanTDM's channel from 2015 showing the exact police station found in Jailbreak. This indicates Blockman Go stole it. Then there's the jail. Recently, Skeppy made a video featuring the exact same jail structure as in Blockman Go. Since this video is new, we don't know if Blockman Go stole it or if they did. I'm just going to assume Blockman Go took it. Many of you know about Bird Simulator. There's a game on Roblox called the Swarm Simulator that looks strikingly similar to Blockman Go's Bird Simulator. Blockman Go copied the map and the entire concept, only changing bees to birds. In Bedwars, there's a 10v10 mode featuring a lighthouse-style map, and if you've been paying attention, you'd know that this map was stolen from Hypixel. The resemblance is undeniable, as only minor changes were made to the map to better fit the style of the 10v10 game. Despite these small adjustments, the core design is still clearly the same, showing yet another example of Blockman Go using borrowed content instead of creating original designs. A few of you might already know about this. There's a well-known server in Minecraft Bedrock Edition called Broken Lens. This server gained popularity for its amazing maps which are loved by its community. And, of course, Blockman Go couldn't resist borrowing from it. Surprisingly, or perhaps unsurprisingly, they did in the game mode Team Sky Wars. Broken Lens boasts over 40 maps. One of these odd maps is an exact replica of a map in Blockman Go. The game developers stole it without altering a single detail. Every feature and design was copied identically. This just goes to show how the volunteers continue to take from other games without giving credit, solidifying the game's reputation for using borrowed assets. Now, I know most of you are going to say in the comments that Blockman Go didn't steal the maps. It's just the game developers, but you'd be partly wrong. Most of these games cannot simply be created by ordinary players. They're actually made by volunteers handpicked by Blockman Go's developers. These volunteers play a significant role in the game's development, contributing to various aspects like map design, asset creation, and even gameplay mechanics. While they aren't official employees, they operate under the guidance of the developers, making them a part of Blockman Go's creative process. So, when maps or assets are stolen, it reflects on both the volunteers and the developers who approve their work. Now let's talk about skins. It's interesting how some Blockman Go skins are inspired by the 16 TV show. Even the default Noob Skins t-shirt is taken from there. There are also some Blockman Go skins that were stolen from Minecraft China. I even found one example from one of my older videos. But trust me, most of the skins are copied from Minecraft China. Interestingly, Blockman Go only uses these skins in the Bed Wars app, likely to avoid being exposed for using them in the main game, or for other unknown reasons. This just goes to show that Blockman Go has always been, and likely always will be, based on other games. Nothing about it feels truly legitimate. Lastly, let's discuss an entire category that was completely stolen. This time, it's not just assets or maps, but entire games that were copied. Many players in Blockman Go were freaking out when a large number of new games were suddenly added to the platform, including a new game genre called light games that featured about 24 different games. However, here's the shocking part. All of these games are stolen. If you search for one of these games on Google or the Play Store, you'll find that they already exist as standalone games developed by individual creators. These games were originally uploaded to a website called Crazy Games, which is a platform where indie developers can publish their creations. So how do we know these games were stolen? When you play these games in Blockman Go and watch ads, the Crazy Games logo appears, revealing their origin. This means Blockman Go developers simply took these games from the Crazy Games website and integrated them into their platform. It's pretty obvious these games don't match the style of Blockman Go. The graphics, gameplay mechanics, and overall presentation feel out of place compared to the rest of the game library. So why did the Blockman Go developers add these games? Probably to pump out content fast without making original games. Instead of designing something new, developers may have taken existing browser games, tweaked a few things, and rebranded them as Blockman Go modes. And given Blockman Go's history of using stolen content, this wouldn't be surprising at all. Anyways, now that we're done discussing stolen content, let's move on to something else. Something more serious. The screenshots I showed earlier weren't from just anywhere. They came straight from the official Blockman Go server. This was an argument between one of my fans and some Blockman Go server members, and, unsurprisingly, they were acting stupid. But I'm not here to pick fights with everyone. My focus is on the main antagonist of this video. Capable. What he was saying made me so mad that I had to change the entire point of this video. His response? Just make anything up and name it as VG's invalid evidence. I literally show all the proof right in front of your eyes. I even put links in the description so you can check everything yourself. But Capable didn't even...
With Oreo frozen treats, real